As soon as that ball left his fingertips, it was trouble. Right on a platter, right down the heart of the plate. I'm sorry, but big league hitters don't miss that pitch.
Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year. DeGrom back to work. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. Get out of town. Another homer. His 59th home run of the season. It's 4-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. He got his front foot down. He was strong on his backside, and when his bat went through the zone, there's no question that ball was going to travel out of the ballpark. But that's, if you were putting a tape together, positive to watch, that's it right there. Just a perfect swing.
On the ground, out to short. Throw on to Torkelson. One up, one down. One out, base is empty. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That one's carrying. And it's gone. And he's gone yard again. Home run number 60 on the year. And the Tigers have the lead. It's 5-4. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one.
Let's break out the StatCast numbers. And Singy, it tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling a little bit as he was jogging around the bases. That was one heck of a swing he put on the baseball.
Max Muncy stepping in for the Rangers. Out to short. Day sends it across to first, and that is that. And now it's going to be Cody Day, and a chance to make some history here, Chris.
Yeah, he's homered 3 times so far, and now he gets another chance, at least we think. We'll see if the pitcher gives him anything to hit. It's so rare to see a 3-homer performance, but even more special for that player to get another chance at the plate to do it again for 4.
And up next for Detroit, Spencer Torkelson. Suarez with a move to first. Day dives back in safely. First and second, 2 down here in the top half of inning number 7. Hit on the ground to the right side. Into the outfield, base hit. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. Safe. In comes the run from second. It's 6-4. Yohan Moncada with a chance to hit. 2-2. In the dirt, but kept close. Nice job behind the plate there. Corners are occupied with 2 down. Right side. And that chance handled. Throws to first in time. That ends the inning. 1 down. Runner at first. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Cody Day. That one fouled off. Garcia, a 6'4" lefty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, and he works in a slider. And that one pulled foul.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
That one ripped left field. Langford going back. Got it. Bangs against the wall but holds on.
Wow, that one almost got out of here. I know the wind's blowing out to left, but man, that almost pushed it over the fence. I bet hitters are trying to get the ball up in the air and hit it that direction. I know I would be.
Hit on the ground, might be 2. Here's Keith for 1. Throw to first, but he beat it.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Day with a Ruthian achievement in this one. Nick Gonzalez will hit next. Swing and a ground ball. Day gets it to first. Two away. Man at first with one gone. Now here is Cody Day. There's a sense of anticipation in the ballpark as everyone waits to see. On to Gonzalez for one. Over to first. Safe. So two down, and now it's JT Realmuto. That's towards center. Cruz gets under it. Nabs it, and that is that. All set for the start of the inning. This is Joey Bart. Up the middle, Day. Tosses to first. He's out. And a quick out, number one. Falter back to work. Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it. They must be going crazy in the dugout. His 61st home run of the season. And they tack on to their lead. It's 3-1. That's his third straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. He came out of his shoes on that one, but managed to keep his mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it. And it went a long way.
And we're back. New inning getting started. Here's the left fielder, Brian Reynolds. Out to short, Day. Fires across the diamond. Leadoff man retired in the sixth. Day came up with 4 hits in his last game. On the ground to third. And it gets by him. Man at first, nobody out. JT Realmuto up now for the Tigers. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk, Boog.
First and second, no outs. Now a step off, and he's caught between the bases. And they put the tag on him for the out. 1 out, base is empty. Now the number 2 hitter, Nick Gonzalez. Grounds one to short. Fires to first on the run. And very nicely done for the out. So a man at first. Cody Day, the next to hit. He's already homered in this game. And first offering is fouled off. Fouled off left side. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. That one carrying, and it's into the bullpen for a homer. Another homer. His 62nd home run of the season, and they add to their lead. It's 6-2. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely.
Cody Day. Fresh off an impressive 2-homer performance, he'll look to keep that momentum going today. Ready to go now, and stepping in is the speedy Ahmed Rosario. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Day. Over to first. Out. And an easy out to start the game. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Cody Day. There's a sense of anticipation in the ballpark as everyone waits to see if he can inch closer to the consecutive game-hitting streak. Could be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. To second, pulls him off the bag. And the streak lives on. He keeps getting closer and closer to the record. There isn't a pitcher in the league who can solve him right now.
It's absolutely amazing, Boog. It seems there's no end in sight, and this is transcending baseball. We're talking almost 2 straight months with a hit every.
Meanwhile, this pitch gets away. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Day around third. Here's the throw to the plate. It's offline. The run comes in.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. He was in a location where he could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job, right?
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He sends it out of here. His 63rd home run of the season. It's 4-1. So the streak stays alive. His 4th straight game with a home run.
Boog, that's like a cycle of home runs, and I know how much you love the cycle. He's absolutely punishing mistakes right now. He can't miss.
Out to short. Throw on to Torkelson. And one gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man. 1 out, bases empty. Swing and a base hit. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or
to first, and he breaks for second. Oh, caught up in a rundown now. And he's out. Back at Comerica Park. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now batting Ke'Bryan Hayes. Tapped softly on the ground. Slings to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And here is Cody Day. And he's already left his mark on this game.
He certainly has, Bill, with 2-run shot in the 2nd inning, and that made an early impact on this game in a big way.
And it's gone. Another homer. His 64th home run of the season. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 9-4. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive.
Man at first, Leover Peguero digs in now. On the ground, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there. And now it's going to be Cody Day.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Ground ball scooped up, Ke'Bryan Hayes. Throws to first in time. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the 9th. To the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH, Ahmed Rosario. Out to short. Day. And they get the leadoff man in the 9th.
Good sinker low in the zone.
Day really excelled in this one and contributed to the win. A 4-hit performance, including a Cody Day, fresh off an impressive 2-homer performance. He'll look to keep that. Okay, all set to go. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Ahmed Rosario. Hit on the ground to short. Day. Tosses to first. One out in the top of the first. Now it's the shortstop, Cody Day. There's a sense of anticipation in the ballpark as everyone waits to see if he can inch closer to the consecutive game hitting streak. Smoked to the left, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Well, that's going to keep the streak going. There's no stopping this guy.
And I can't even imagine the pressure he's under. He's asked about it every day from everyone, not just the media, but just anybody he comes across. And so for him to be able to concentrate, keep on getting the knocks, just remarkable. And I know he's trying to just win ball games, but honestly,
tracks it down for the out. And there's one down. Runner on at first with one gone. Here's Riley Green. Popped up first base side. Horowitz makes the catch, and there's two down. So now it's the four-hole hitter, Kerry Carpenter.
One.
In the dirt. Two outs. There's a high chopper to first, and that is the inning. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Nick Gonzalez. And that's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. Jones back to work. And foul ball. Day goes 6 feet 3 inches, 195 pounds, and he's won a Silver Slugger in the American League. That one ripped. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. And that's a leadoff double.
Well, this one started with a bad jump, a bad read off of the bat. He ends up having to try to leap out of desperation, can't come down with it, and it turned into extra bases.
Parker Meadows up now for the Tigers. Struck him out looking.
Oh, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike three. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Around third. He scores to tie it up. It's an RBI single. It's 1-1.
Huge game-tying at bat right there. Came through in a big spot to drive in the run. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
And first offering is fouled off.
All over the first pitch fastball right there, but just a little bit out front. Got to let it travel just a bit more.
That smash towards center. Cruz makes the grab on the run. So 2 away with nobody on. And here is Cody Day. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He'll circle the bases. Home run number 65 on the year. And they cut into the deficit. It's 5-2. And that's his 5th straight game leaving the yard.
And boom, if he goes a game or two without hitting a home run, he's going to feel like he's going to get sit down to the minor leagues.
On the ground. Throw on to Torkelson. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. Here's a tapper towards short. Figueroa on the run. Throw to first. Ball game. Day made a big contribution despite the loss. A 3-hit performance, including a homer. Now at the plate, Cody Day. There's a sense of anticipation in the ballpark as everyone waits to see if he can inch closer to the consecutive game hitting streak. Swinging a foul straight back. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. The pitch. Base hit, that was smoked through the infield. Man aboard on the leadoff single. And the streak lives on. He keeps getting closer and closer to the record. There isn't a pitcher in the league who can solve him right now.
It's absolutely amazing, Boog. It seems there's no end in sight, and this is transcending baseball. We're talking almost 2 straight months with a hit.
Runner on the go. Strike in there. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Headed for the plate. The throw in. And he's out. Runner at second here, 1 gone. That one ripped. Way back there. And that's a fair ball. Run comes in from second, and they lead by 2.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Squirts away a little bit. And a ground ball to first. Oh, he gloves it from his knees. The throw. It's there, and that's a great play.
I love the fact that the pitcher didn't become a spectator on this play. Nice job by the first baseman to dive, get dirty, knock that ball down. And if the pitcher's not there, he's got nobody to flip it to. Excellent job by both those guys.
Cronenworth in plenty of time to first. They limit the damage here. Back here in San Diego. Now here's Xander Bogaerts now. Out to short. Day. Throws to first in time. Bogaerts retired. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Fouled off left side. Swing and a ground ball and foul ball. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Going back on this one. And it's off the wall. Runner from second scores as they add on. It's a double. 3rd hit of the night for him.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
On the ground, right side. Sneaks through, base hit. Day coming home. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. And it's 4-0.
Picks himself up an RBI. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
They get the force, and that ends the inning. So up next, Cody Day. 3 for 3s, doubled twice and single. Ripped on a line to center. And makes the grab. And that'll do it. 1 out. Runner at second. Jake Cronenworth, the next up for the Padres. Out to short. Day. Sends it to first. That takes care of Cronenworth. We haven't seen a break in the weather, and the umpires might be forced to make a decision soon.
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, everyone looking and
on the ground to third. Oh, great stop. The feed for one. What a double play that was. Inning over. Day really stood out in this win. A 3-hit performance, including 2 extra base knocks. Cody Day ready to go in this one. This breakout star has been a model of consistency at the plate, leading the league in batting average. It's the Detroit Tigers and the San Diego Padres. Cody Day getting ready to hit. There's a sense of anticipation in the ballpark as everyone waits to see if he can inch closer to the consecutive game hitting streak. And that's a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Well, that's going to keep the streak going. There's no stopping this guy.
And I can't even imagine the pressure he's under. He's asked about it every day from everyone, not just the media, but just anybody.
Handles, throws to first, and that is that. 1 gone, runner at first. Manny Machado, the next up for the Padres. Ground ball right side. Sneaks through. Base hit. They fired in quickly. So it's first and second with only 1 away. And that one pulled foul. Luzardo with a stellar run lately on the mound. Really carving up lineups. And that one is lifted in the air. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. Now he decides against it, and he's back in at second. So here's the Padres DH, Jeremy De La Rosa. Grounds one to short. Day. To first, and that will end the inning. So they strand a pair. 3 innings. 2 outs, base is empty. On the ground to third. Fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Zips it across, and they get Torkelson. Runner at third with 1 gone. And next to hit for Detroit, Cody Day. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Merrill pulls it down. Runner tagging from third. The relay throw. And he's in there as a run scores. At the plate, Jeremy De La Rosa. Out to short. Day. The throw to first, and they go down fast. 3 outs. Day kept the hitting streak going in this one.
He can consistently put up games like this.
Cody Day, ready to put on a show, playing as the league leader in home runs this season. One down, and here is Cody Day. And first offering is fouled off. One out, base is empty. That's a laser base hit. And the streak lives on. He keeps getting closer and closer to the record. There isn't a pitcher in the league who can solve him right now.
It's absolutely amazing, Boog. It seems there's no end in sight, and this is transcending baseball. We're talking almost 2 straight months with a hit every game. To get this close to the record, I want to see this thing happen, and it brings the kind of excitement to the sport that very few records do.
On the ground at first. Can't glove it cleanly. Still manages a throw. And it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. So runner at second, 2 down. And up next for Detroit, Yoan Moncada. The 1-2. This one in the dirt.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
He goes down looking. Runner at second, 2 down. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Peterson makes the grab. There's a swing and a drive. Peterson moving back. In the air to make the catch.
Oh, man, amazing catch.
And we're back, ready to begin the 8th. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Cody Day. That one is absolutely belted. And in one hops the wall. Around first, heading for 2. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind.
And that one gets away at the plate. Cut on and lifted in the air. Tatis hauls it in for the out. And now Yoan Moncada. Man at second. A swing and a soft liner. Puts it away for the out. It'll bring up JT Realmuto. Swing and a bouncer. Throw over to Cronenworth, and that's the 3rd out. First and second, no outs. Here's the left fielder, Jock Peterson. And he hits a ground ball right side. Keith. Off balance throw in time. 1 out, bottom of the 9th.
That right there was a productive.
Day managed to keep the hitting streak alive.
I'm sure they're glad they got the win, but if he's going to be a driver for their offense, he needs better days than this. Some good signs.
Cody Day with an incredible season so far, leading the league in OPS. Can he keep it going again today? So runner at second, 2 down. Day digs in now.
And all anyone can think about right now is his chase for that hitting streak record.
There's a swing and a drive. And it's off the wall. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0. And the streak lives on. He keeps getting closer and closer to the record. There isn't a pitcher in the league who can solve him right now.
It's absolutely amazing, Boog. It seems there's no end in sight, and this is transcending baseball. We're talking almost 2 straight months with a hit every game. To get this close to the record, I want to see this thing happen, and it brings the kind of excitement.
Tosses across to first, and Real Muto is out. That ends the inning, and they limit. And now Vinny Pasquantino, the 1-2. Out to short. Throw on to Torkelson, and there's 2 down. Two outs, base is empty. Day, the former rookie of the year, batting in the cleanup spot, and he was a second-round pick in 2024. And foul ball. And a foul ball. Here's a rocket out to left. Schwarber makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the right fielder, Colton Cowser. Ground ball left side. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning.
Good hustle. And when you're talking about an emerging leader on a team, those are the things that are going to be necessary for him to do to set that example, you know, game in, game out.
That one ripped left field. Way back there. And it's out of here. Into the home bullpen for a homer. His 66th home run of the season, and they add to their lead. It's 4-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
So digging in, Cody Day. Can't forget the 2-run shot he launched out of here in the 5th.
Yeah, one of the biggest swings of the game, Boog, as he looks to make even more of an impact in this at bat right here.
This one could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And it's a double, making him 3 for 4 on the day. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Here comes Real Muto. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. Witt. The throw to first, and Real Muto is out. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
In the air, right side. He's got it, and that is that. So 1 hit. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Fires to first on the run, and very nicely done for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Man at first. Now it's the shortstop, Cody Day. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Runner puts on the brakes at second, so it's first and second with 2 out. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.